The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Norfolk, Virginia, and SB Ballard Stadium, the home field of the Old Dominion Monarchs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Takes off in a bootleg. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking right. This one caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind. But look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Seventh play now, the opening drive, but it's third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. He got it. The field goal's good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
1st and 10 play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nothing doing on that play. A big D tackle there for the stop.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
2nd down after that previous play. Ball's incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Refuses to go down. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Monarchs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT makes the score 7-3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot.
We'll take a deep shot. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
They bring him down after a short gain there. Second down, we're going to throw it. A deep shot right down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Looking to throw yet again. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up fourth down, though.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He's looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's in. Touchdown, Notre Dame. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's caught across the middle. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Braves. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And it's Old Dominion in front now. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. A Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Nice grab. It's Graves.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And it's a bunch formation. Keeping it on the ground here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
This could be a turning point in this football game. Defense does a good job. It's 3rd down. They got to get after this quarterback, and instead, he pulls it down and picks up big yards for a 1st down. Kind of feel the momentum flipping here.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Old Dominion offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? He fires it down the middle. And that one's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back at the 30 now, past the 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
Notre Dame, 24, Old Dominion, 14.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Pitches to the back. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
2nd and long now at the 17. And there's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Okay, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Defense not fooled on the toss play. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Now the offense trying to go play action there, but how about the big man in the middle? This defensive tackle showing you he's athletic as well. Gets to the quarterback, comes up with a big sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The pass knocked down by the defense, incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Monarchs offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Now that's the challenging aspect of these RPOs, kind of that gray area on the read. The quarterback felt he could pull that and try to make a play off to his right, but the defense is all over the quarterback, and they push him backwards.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Ball handed to the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He moved the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking deep downfield with the left. Pass caught down at the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Monarchs getting set on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive.
Let's go, let's go.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but good for a 1st and goal at the 4.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a 1st down.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
See if they can convert the point after. Piety is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Braves. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They'll run it here. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Old Dominion offense is back out on the field now. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
How about Notre Dame sending a backer here? He comes up with the sack. A little Rudy magic on this one. And, boy, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great career in South Bend. Notre Dame with great history at playing linebacker.
They'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
The Monarchs line up on 1st and 10 now. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. The quarterback's got it on the option. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And they'll kick it away here. The Buck looking to improve field position here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Notre Dame offense back out on the field. It's a draw play. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The receiver grabs it. Gets into space at the 50. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. Gets the first and still running. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job of pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking to the end zone. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Here's the 2nd down play. Over the middle, it's Turner. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Running play called on 3rd and short. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run the option. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, and another incompletion.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Now they're running on the toss. Across the 30. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
That's going to be a 1st down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down and distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
31, Old Dominion, 21.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Monarchs offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They call the counter play here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the grab. It's Turner. What a sag by the senior.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
On first down, it's play action. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
Look at it, chuck it again. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And the Monarchs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Riding away with a running game. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. He'll hand it off. They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The offense stays on the field, of course. It's fourth down and inches. They'll hand it off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on fourth and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. Eludes a tackle. Tackle made of the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the tailback's got it again. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Design quarterback run. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's victory formation. The quarterback will kneel down. Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. Ball handed off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They make the tackle, but that 1st down should secure their spot in the national championship game.
Well, why not, Chris? These guys have been doing it all year. This offensive line has been a staple, and this back has the vision to be able to find that crease to get the 1st down, and you're that much closer to advancing.
1st down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.